Good morning, Vikas.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. A question for you. Tell us about the challenges before HR currently and some trends that you see, both positive as well as worrisome.
Sure. Um, Vivek, I think if you think in terms of HR and one has been around for a fairly long period of time, so you have seen the way in which things have developed. I think one of the trends and which is something which is bothering everybody today is really preparing the talent to face the challenges which are there in the market today. I think though all of us have been doing a lot of work in terms of developing our people and trying to focus on preparing them for the future, I still think that the way in which we are appearing for the exam within inverted commas is really a thing which worries me a lot, because I don't think that companies are really geared to manage the challenges of the future, and those future challenges, change is becoming more and more rapid, things situations are becoming more and more complex. So that is one trend which I see, that talent management and learning and development and preparing talent for facing challenges, that is the first topmost thing which I feel is a thing which people need to have action plans for. The second thing, if I think about, is really our, if you go back to the 1952 Dunlop model of industrial relations system, and you really see the whole thing as a system, then various parts and pieces have lagged behind. For example, always we talk about our labor laws. There have, me, you must have also heard for the past 30 odd years people talking about how labor laws need to be changed. Individually, everybody agrees to the agenda, everybody knows that the rules by which we are playing the game and the rules by which we are playing out the industrial relations scenario are very archaic, but nothing happens. There is a lot of debate, a lot of discussion, but nothing happens at all. So that is something which also, as a country which wants to put its stake in the ground and see that call ourselves a very forward-looking and moving forward type of economy, we need to specifically get the political will and align all the people's thinking to really support the type of changes which are required in the rules of the game. I'm saying rules of the game in a very generic manner, but the one example of that is the labor law, but also the other aspects which are there in terms of whether it is getting into new businesses, getting out of businesses, moving businesses. Every which thing which you want to do in the scenario is a challenge, and that's not a very congenial thing for us as a country. And the third thing which I would say is really what, unfortunately, maybe it is because of our feudal upbringing or the way in the past that the British managements but there is a very sharp divide that I see between the employees and the employers. There is literally an ab initio mistrust. They are not having the faith on each other. Whatever is said by management is looked at with a lot of question from the other side. Whatever is suggested by the employee does not get very easily accepted and moved forward. This mistrust is not at all good for the organizations or for the economy or for the employees. That means whoever are the players in that, neither for the unions, I would say. So I think this mistrust, that how do we really build better bridges? How do we accept each other more? How do we understand each other's pressures and agenda and really work on that? That is the last thing which I would say is an important thing, which is a trend as well as a worrisome point for me.
Thank you.